Hey YouTube, what's up? Let's see, I'm trying to adjust to see you guys can see me. There we go, a little light on me. Um, this is for my BFD video. Um, this video is supposed to be on the holiday season, and shit, I guess this thing doesn't look like. There we go. On the holiday season and how your holidays are spent. I've watched Leia, our experiences video. I've watched. If you guys will check out Soft and Pink, she did an excellent video on it. And I haven't had watched mainly's, but I've heard about it. I was talking to another YouTuber, so I heard a little bit about hers and how hard holidays were. Holidays used to be, what I did is, I think after coming out into life, I would really avoid them. I really did. I would work hours, because the type of work I did, I could be in computers, working, doing overtime, whatever. And usually sometimes being salaried, I would just work to avoid the whole holiday thing. Um, And then I was watching Leia's. I understand, obviously, coming from a Christian perspective, I understand other religions, so I understand. As soon as she was talking, I was like, oh, she grew up Jehovah's Witness. I mean, you knew growing up as a kid, Jehovah's Witnesses, they don't celebrate nothing. When they really did do stuff, but then they celebrated like, most families with a Christian principle background. And so the gift giving, things like that, they grow up in a very stringent mindset. And yeah, sorry about that dude, man. It was like, wow, that would be hard. I loved Christmas as a kid. I think most kids did, even though I grew up in a family that my mom was kind of who she was, verbally abusive and physically abusive, stuff like that. Christmas time, I always had a decent Christmas growing up. Even with her being kind of cuckoo, I had a decent Christmas. And you listen to other people's videos, you listen to what Soft and Pink had wrote on her channel, which I'm going to do this as a response to her channel, and you listen to experiences. Christmas is hard, and I think as LGBT, oftentimes for us it's even harder. One, because at least old school, no school's kind of changed a little bit, and I put that in one of the videos I did on old stud versus our new school studs versus the old butches and the differences and the aggression. But in our society, back in the time when me and Mainly were probably coming out and being in the life, you weren't as maybe sometimes, even though your family received you, there still was an uncomfort zone. In my opinion, there, with possibly if you were in a relationship, bringing your partner to the table, so forth. My family has a very strong Christian background. So my mother has a very strong Christian background. So one, I would never bring my partner, I would never brought any partner to meet her. Two, I wouldn't have been comfortable with my partner meeting her because of her personality. So it's not a dynamic I'd have. So I really kind of separated myself growing up or coming up in the life away from my family once I came out. I mean, they knew, but I just separated myself. I just didn't really interact with family based on my experiences with my own mother. So Christmas time, I usually worked. I did. I usually worked. Have I ever had a Christmas with a special partner? And I would say no, I didn't. Most of my partners would go to their family's house for their Christmases and so forth, and I had no problem with that if I was in a relationship during the Christmas season. Very far few betweens where I've been in a relationship during Christmas seasons. So maybe one or two relationships, yeah. And they would just go spend it with their family, and I had no problem with that. Some families were out of state, so they would be out of town for the holidays. We'd talk on the phone, do that kind of thing. But like experience, I'd probably go see a movie, or if I didn't go see a movie, um, I would work. What I did in my latter years as I became older is something probably I did it probably the last 4 or 5 years as a tradition that I've made up. This year I'm not doing it because of some of my financial situations and everything going on with the job loss and going to school and trying a new career. Next year I probably hope to restart it if I'm still here in Arizona, or I may come home and just come home for like a weekend and still keep in touch with for certain friends here. What I did was I started a tradition where I would actually create a get together. And we would get together right before the Christmas season. I have a friend who's a flight attendant. She'd fly in. I had other friends that lived all over the valley here in Arizona, and they would come in. And I remember last year I had over 14 people, close to 14 people that came to the get-together. And we did gift exchanges. We went out to a nice restaurant, and I would just establish it right before the holidays. And we would get together, do our gift exchanges. I gave out bottles of wine to each person there that I knew that I had invited, or each household, should I say. And we just had a really, really, really good time. You get to meet new people that maybe I'm the only commonality is that they know me as a friend. Some who did know each other already because we worked together. Some who were friends from churches that I've been with. And people that were special in my life, I would just invite them out. Everybody paid for their own meal. but we just had a really good time. I did a $5 gift exchange. I know that's not a lot of money, but I say, you know what? No grocery stores. It'd have to be a bookstore, a decent restaurant, a coffee shop, something where somebody could go in and knocks their bill down. But when they left that table, even though somebody didn't know them, they exchanged a gift with someone and were blessed by someone to have something when they left. Because everybody's holiday, that might be it. It might be like for me, that was it. That's my good time. I enjoy Christmas. I enjoy it. I don't look at it as big on the materialistic basis as you did when you were a child. I think that because of present day economy, we're getting back to reality of what Christmas is really about. And it's about trying to be with family or friends, trying to be with loved ones. Sometimes money does not dictate. I'm talking to a friend of mine right now, somebody's very special to me right now, and they're not going to be able to go home and spend time with their children. And I understand that's hard too, but they've been invited to dinner to hang out with friends, and they're going to have a different experience. That's a good thing to do sometimes. Is be able to be blessed by another family, go there and have dinner, and I did that too, and intermingle with other people and see their lives and look how they live. And not to judge them, but to appreciate them and to appreciate what the holiday means to them. I don't think you should get depressed during this time. Even if you have, my special someone is unfortunately kind of far away that I'm talking to lately. And, lately, hopefully, we'll see where we're going with this. Because I can live in anywhere in the country right now, being on the chucking end of it. But I'm talking to somebody right now, and that special someone is not going to be someone that I'm working on it, but I may be able to get there for the holidays. I'm going to see if I can, but I might not be able to get there for the holidays. I might have to come after the holidays. And with doing that, I'm not depressed about it. I mean, I'm not happy about it either. Trust me, we would probably rather be hanging out. But at the same time, you learn to appreciate other people. And I think sometimes that's okay. It's okay to spend times with families and see how they live. I'm as you know, I'm rooming with not the original friend. You guys know the original, but I'm rooming with I call her my play niece, and they're kind of like they really do treat me like family. And I'll probably be here for the holidays. They don't have a lot. They're not a really well-off family, but they're well-off people. They're good-hearted people, and to see that one gift, small or whatever, they're excited about it because, hey, they still have each other, and they're more excited about the intimate time at the meal than a materialistic item. And that's what it's really all about. That's Christmas. So I don't care what you do, whether it's a movie or whatever, go chill, go have a meal, hang out. And if you didn't grow up experience hanging with people for holidays, girl, I know you know some people. Better put a get-together together and go out, have a couple of cocktails and a dinner, and enjoy it and do your gift exchange there. And it's not on Christmas Day, but it is your Christmas. So take that for what it's worth. This is for BFD. And I said it on Soft and Pinks in her comments, when she was talking about people didn't like this time of the year. They saw it in a negative light. This is a blessing. We should really see it in a different light. For Christians, it's about Jesus. This is when we celebrate his birth. But even if you don't look at it from that, look at it as a giving season. And, look at how blessed you are. You're here, you breathe, and you have your health. We used to say in our old church, I really thought I had it bad when I realized I had no shoes till I met the man who had no feet. And that is significant. I've gone through a lot this year, and I could really be depressed about my life, but I'm not. I'm looking forward and saying I'm going to move to the next level. Move to the next level. Look at life through some different glasses. And be blessed and be a blessing to someone else, please. At this season, Americans, we've been a gimme, gimme, gimme. We need to be a blessing to someone else. God bless you all. Have a great Christmas. I know some of you are going through breakups, whatever, makeups, new people in your life. Whatever it is, understand when one door closes, another one opens. When a door closes and you can't get it open, then God sometimes opens a window. Whatever his next move in your life is, be blessed and enjoy it. God bless you. MinisterDone for BFD. Put on my channel, put it on their channel. Deuces. I'm not even making fancy. It's just going to be straight like this because it's the way I got to do. God bless you. Love you. Peace out. Big Bear. Beautiful Bear. Peace.